What if Goku and Broly were sent to Earth together? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z?
You see this? This is Goku! T23!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now, and don't forget to click that bell for daily Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail, and other anime content. Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where we do a what if discussion on Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT. Today's discussion is, my Z fans, what if Goku and Broly were sent to Earth together? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z, and more importantly, how would this change Goku and Broly's life? At first, Goku and Broly never knew each other. They met each other inside Dragon Ball Super after so many years. Broly comes to fight the Saiyan and all that, and that's when he sees Goku. But what if they instead went to Earth from the very beginning, from planet Vegeta, and they pretty much were raised together on Earth? How would that change Dragon Ball Z? Already we got the idea that no matter what happens, since they're together, and that's what this series is going to be about. How would this impact Dragon Ball Z, as this series will contain over at least 6 parts, because this is going to be the entire Dragon Ball story of what would have happened from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Super. Every detail, everything will be covered inside this what if of what would have happened if Goku and Broly has landed on Earth together, and how would they survive and manage their life together. At the end of the discussion, I'd like for you guys to share me your thoughts on this, and let me know which timeline would you guys prefer, for Goku and Broly to be landed together on Earth, or would you prefer how it was done before? So my Z fans, what are we waiting for? Let's find out what would have happened and start the discussion. Once when Goku and Broly's spaceship has landed, 2 baby Saiyans were crying out loud, since that's what babies do. But when Broly and Goku saw each other, they crawled towards each other and hold each other's hand and started to cry out loud again. Hearing a baby's cry, Grandpa Gohan came and stumbled across 2 babies, Goku and Broly. He then picked them up and asked, well, what are these people from? Where are you from? And he saw both of them were very fond and attached to him, and therefore Gohan got the idea to take care of them and raise them. At first, he decided to give Broly to Master Roshi and keep Goku for himself, but when he saw that he tried to separate those two from each other, they would just cry out loud and want to be by each other's side, so he decided to raise them both. Goku and Broly would be very close with one another. Like I said, they'll be like brothers to one another. Goku would be like the older brother figure type to Broly, and both of them would be raised by Grandpa Gohan. Wherever Goku goes, Broly would follow him. They would love each other so much and will always fight by each other's side. They will not leave each other and always be together. Because of the teaching of Grandpa Gohan, he taught them that brothers come first before anything and always be together. Couple years has passed and Grandpa Gohan died due to an incident, and therefore Broly and Goku were living alone until Bulma came. Bulma has arrived and she saw that there were 2 boys, and she asked him if she can have the Dragon Ball. Broly loved Goku so much and always wanted to be by his side, so when Goku was talking to Bulma, Broly came and stand right next to Goku, and Bulma saw both of them. She then saw how powerful they were, and she asked him if they can come with her to get the Dragon Balls. First, Goku said no, he didn't want to give her the ball, but when she asked him kindly and said please, Broly and Goku remembered the teaching of Grandpa Gohan to always help one another and never say no to a beggar. And therefore they said, okay, we will help and we'll come with you. Goku and Broly then joined Bulma to get the Dragon Balls. Since it was only 2 of them, they managed to gather the Dragon Balls very quickly with no trouble. After all, you got 2 Saiyans. One is a legendary Super Saiyan, and the other one is just a ordinary Saiyan. I'll say shit's coming down Earth if those 2 were able to work together. Just like in the original timeline, Master Roshi has arrived to the island, and Bulma saw that he had a Dragon Ball, and therefore she asked to get his Dragon Ball. When Roshi saw Broly, He saw that Broly had a lot of potential inside him and that one day he can be the strongest being on this earth. He then went and told Goku that, "Thank you for helping my turtle, here's your guys' reward." He gave them the flying Nimbus. Since both Broly and Goku are very pure, they both can ride it. They then went to get the Dragon Ball from Yamcha. Once when they went to Yamcha to get the Dragon Ball, Yamcha got mad and started to fight Goku. Broly saw that Goku was being attacked by Yamcha and got very mad as his eyes went yellow and he kinda lost out of control and ran and decked Yamcha so hard he knocked Yamcha out cold. They then got the Dragon Ball from there and left to go to Chi-Chi's palace. Once when they got to the Ox King's palace, Broly and Bulma went to talk to the Ox King to ask him for his Dragon Ball. Meanwhile, Goku went and found Chi-Chi and he met Chi-Chi. Once when Goku met Chi-Chi, they saw that the fire was building up very badly inside their palace, so he told Goku to go get Master Roshi to put out the flames. When Goku brought Master Roshi to put out the flames, Goku saw that Roshi has released a Kamehameha wave. After putting out the flames, Goku then copied Master Roshi's style and his form of how he released the Kamehameha wave, and next you know, Goku has done the Kamehameha wave himself. Seeing that Goku was able to do that, Broly then copied Goku and he too was able to do the Kamehameha wave. Master Roshi was beyond impressed and told both of them that when you guys are done helping out Bulma, come to my island and train with me. Goku and Broly has left with Bulma and they left to get the final Dragon Ball. Halfway there, Yamcha decided to join their group and come to help them to find the Dragon Ball. Once when they got to the Pilaf's palace to get their last Dragon Ball, it was a trap as they both got stuck inside Pilaf's castle. Emperor Pilaf then went to use the Dragon Balls to make a wish, but both Goku and Broly broke through the wall with their Kamehameha wave as they managed to get there in time and use the Dragon Ball for their own wish. Broly then went in front of the Dragon Ball and said to Shenron to give him the biggest and most delicious fish ever. They have saved the earth from Emperor Pilaf ruling it, but because of what they did, they had to be stuck inside a room. During that night, Broly saw that the moon was out and it was a full moon. His heart started to thump very fast and he lost control as he transformed to his great ape form. Goku saw what happened and then he tried to get Broly back to his senses, but it didn't work. Broly went and destroyed all the castles, and when Goku looked at the moon, he too began to transform, as you got two great ape monkeys on loose and destroying everything. Yamcha and Bulma were very scared and worried. Pilar gave Yamcha the idea to cut off their tail. As he did, both Goku and Broly went back to their own form. The next morning, everyone was waiting for them to wake up as they told them everything what happened. Bulma has now got a new boyfriend, which is Yamcha, because that was her wish, but since she couldn't get it, Yamcha and her decided to go out and become boyfriend and girlfriends, and then from there they all said goodbye and went their separate ways. Goku and Broly made a vow to find their grandpa's missing Dragon Ball, but since they have 1 year before they can find the Dragon Balls, they decided to go and train with Master Roshi. Once when they got there to train, just like before, they met Krillin and Master Roshi began his training with Goku, Broly, and Krillin. Roshi realized that Broly has a lot of hidden power within him compared to Goku and Krillin, and that if he can ever control the hidden power he has within him, he can be the strongest mortal in the universe. 1 year has passed as they trained with Master Roshi, and now the time has begun for them to enter the World Martial Arts Tournament. Goku, Broly, and Krillin made it to the finals round. Broly fought Jackie Chan as he overpowered him and threw him out of the ring, causing Broly distraction, and he fell right out of bounds. It turns out Broly actually managed to save himself from not being thrown out of bounds, and as he came right back to the ring, Roshi saw that and decided to use his lightning flash attack at Broly. Doing so caused Broly to go berserk as his eyes went yellow and he lost it. Roshi then went and caught him off guard and knocked him out of the ring as Broly fell out and was knocked out cold. Goku and Roshi then had a one-on-one match, and just like before, Goku lost the battle, but it was a tough battle for both Goku and Roshi. They then celebrated, and Goku and Broly decided to go and find their grandpa's missing Dragon Ball because Master Roshi gave the wisdom that all they have to do now to get stronger is experience the world outside and to meet them next year at the World Martial Arts Tournament. Goku and Broly have a new adventure to go find the missing Dragon Ball of their grandpa, as they learned that the Red Ribbon Army were the one who has the Dragon Balls. They first encountered General Copper, and then from there they went and gathered Dragon Balls from other army bases. When they went to get the Dragon Ball from General White, they went towards Muscle Tower. Once when they got there, Broly fought Ninja Murasaki. Goku went up, met the android, and he started to fight him halfway. And then when Broly came to meet up with Goku, together Goku and Broly used a Kamehameha wave and they destroyed anyone that came their way, as they managed to get to Commander White's room and he asked for the Dragon Balls. Commander White then took out his gun and threatened to kill them, but it would not faze them. Catching Goku off guard, he shot Goku in the arm. Broly saw that and lost it. As he got very mad and lost control, he went and decked Commander White so hard it got him to be sent flying right outside the window as he went 10 feet away. Goku then calmed Broly down and they managed to get the next Dragon Ball, but it wasn't their grandpa's Dragon Ball, and they left to get the rest as they made their way towards Korin Tower to get the 4-star Dragon Ball. Meanwhile, the Red Ribbon Army has sensed that someone has come in between their way and trying to interfere with their plan, so they have sent their mercenary to destroy Goku and Broly, and that was no one other than Mercenary Tao. Find out what happens as Mercenary Tao is heading his way towards Korin Tower to confront Goku and Broly, and how would Goku and Broly deal with this new threat? Will they manage to beat him, or will they lose and die against Mercenary Tao? Find out on part 2.